Hi guys, Harry here from the Art Gear Guide. Thank you so much for joining me today. As you can see, this review is a little bit different from most of the reviews that I do, but I wanted to show you this product. It was supposed to be out before Christmas, but obviously everything that happened with my dad, it just wasn't to be. But before I get into that, I just want to say thank you so much to everybody that's left all the lovely comments on the most recent video there that I put up of the Derwent Inktense 100 set, where I redo the giveaway. But I would just like to say something. So everybody's saying, Harry, thank you for giving everything to the shelter and what have you, and that's really nice. But I feel like I'm being given far too much credit, and so what I want to say is, so I think me being able to give art supplies and stuff like that away to a shelter to help other people, I personally see it as a team effort. I see it as a group effort. So first of all, it wasn't my idea to do it. It was Vicky's. It was my wife's idea and my youngest daughter. But then again, I couldn't do all of this without you guys watching my videos, hitting the like button and commenting and things like that. All of those things help this channel grow, and all of these things help other people see the channel, and so therefore hopefully watch the videos or subscribe to the channel. And it's because of all of those things that I'm able to do the reviews that's going to draw in more and more people, allows me to buy the products. And it also opens this channel up to other companies reaching out to me to do the reviews, in which case, giving me the ability to be able to give these products away. So I personally see it as a group effort. So I think we should all accept that we're all doing a good thing here. It's certainly not just me. That being said, let's get into this review and let me show you the reasons why I'm reviewing this gorgeous product. So, a lot of you may or may not know my story. I got into art because of my mental health. After I left the army, I was medically retired. I had a spinal injury, and it was just, I took things very, very hard. I was no longer able to protect and provide for my family as I was when I was a soldier. I couldn't go out and earn money properly, lots of things like that, and so I fell into a deep depression, and all that, as well as the chronic pain in my spine, the mobility issues that I had, all of those types of things combined sent me into a spiral in depression, and it was terrible. But I was able to turn to art, and art, along with this community, basically pulled me out of it. So I'm not suggesting for a second that that's the answer for everybody. And I would always say that if you are suffering things like this, if you're suffering with mental health in any way, shape or form, definitely seek professional advice before you start looking at other alternatives. But for me, the art was the big thing that helped me not get over depression, but it certainly helped me with it. And one thing that has come out recently as well, when I say recently, in the last couple of years, is journaling. Now, about 10 years ago, whenever I first started this channel, I was looking for a journal or a book, something that was going to withstand the test of time. It was going to be sturdy enough to, be opened and closed and used on a daily basis, so that I could write down all of the notes and what have you that that accumulate from me doing research and doing reviews and testing products here on the channel. And so I found this amazing Italian leather journal store, and it's obviously in Italy. It's everything that they do is all handcrafted. I would love to be able to go to the store in person. Maybe one day if I go over to Italy I will, but unfortunately for now, it's all of the stuff, all of the dealings I've had with this company have been over the website. I also, as well, just like to say, this is not a sponsored review. either. I don't do sponsored reviews. Everything I do is off my own accord. In fact, actually, this company didn't even reach out to me to do the review. I reached out to them because I had already purchased a few of their journals, which I'm going to show you in a second. And I had asked them if I could do a review on their products, and they were happy enough for me to do it. And as a result, I was buying another journal in any case, and they sent me out a second one, kind of like as a thank you. But I just think these are gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous products, and I wanted to show them. A little bit luxurious, but certainly luxurious with a decent price tag. So this is the journal here that I went and purchased about 10 years ago now. Now, I'm not even going to open this because everything that's inside this little book is all of the research I've done over the years with the light fast issues and the wax issues and oil issues with colored pencils and stuff like that. Everything that's in here is an accumulation of 10 years worth of work related to colored pencils, watercolors, pastels, that type of thing. And as you can see, it's a little bit faded, the leather, but it's still held up really well. Now, I'm not out and about with this all the time. It's not that type of journal for me. I don't get out and about a lot in any case, so it's not having to put up with weather issues or anything like that. But I am sure that this would happily withstand weather issues. As you can see, they come in the journals that I like from this website, these ones here, which are referred to as half leather journals, meaning that the spine here is leather, and you can see these corners here that are leather as well. Then you've got these decorative covers on the front and back of them. Now, you can, over on their website, you can get, they do a wide range of different things. So these journals are just plain. I'm going to talk a little bit about the paper in a second, but they're just plain. You can, if you want, get lined journals. You can get phone book journals, party journals, journals that are done out in the diary format. They also do like music notebooks, similar type fashion here to this. Recipe journals, wine journals, logbooks, lots of different things, and leather bags as well. True Italian leather bags. They also do these journals in full leather, so it's just like this all the way over. They don't have these decorative fronts on them. But you can also get photo albums done in this style or full leather. I know in this day and age that we don't really have photo albums. All of our photos are digitized. They're on the cloud or they're on a thumb drive or something like that. But if you do have any photos from the past that you maybe want to keep good, something like this, I think personally, keeping memories like that in a really, really nice, sophisticated photo album is a really nice thing to be able to lift out and just flick through it at any time or show it to other people in this type of format. But anyway, so as you can see here, these two are, you can see here that they're different thicknesses, and that's because when you go to order them, if you go to order them, you can specify the number of pages that you have in the book. So you can have this one here is 128, and this is a plain journal, so the paper inside here is plain. This one here is 256 sheets, and again plain, but you can get them lined. I just preferred all of my journals to be plain. You can see there, it's kind of like a cream color paper. The paper is by Fabriano. Now, I'll have all the specific details of the paper over on my written review, along with the dimensions of the various different sizes of journals that you can get. So you can see here slightly different sized journals. And then we have this one here as well, again a little bit bigger. This one here's got 256 pages in it as well. And then this one here slightly bigger. This one here, I think it's 128, but you can see here, this one here is like a deckled edge. They call it old style paper. You can see again just all the way around here, it's all got this gorgeous deckled edge to it. I think there's another one here. Yeah, this one here is deckled edge as well. So you can see there, really gorgeous paper. Now, I'm going to show you in a second what it's like writing on it, because I use a fountain pen. I use my Faber-Castell fountain pen in these notebooks or these journals whenever I'm writing my notes and what have you. But also, what I wanted to do is, if I was going to be talking about journals to a mainly art audience, I just wanted to see what the paper would be like with like a sketch, say a graphite sketch. So yeah, so I did this drawing of this eye, as you can see here on the paper here, and you can see I used a little bit of charcoal and mainly graphite, and you can see how well it's worked and it's blended. I was able to erase no problem, blending and stuff like that. It wouldn't take like loads of layers, but if you're just doing like a graphite sketch or anything like that, you'd be fine. You couldn't do anything like a watercolor sketch or anything like that on them, because the paper is too thin. It would just buckle and it would probably tear through. I don't even want to try it, but because I can tell by the thinness of it. But like I say, the weight of the paper, I will have all of those details over on the written review. But in terms of like a color pencil sketch or something like that, if you were going to use this as a journal and you wanted to, add some sketches, diagrams, that type of thing in and amongst some of the things that you might be writing down, then the paper itself is going to take it, no problem at all. So graphite, charcoal, colored pencil, anything like that, pastel, anything like that, absolutely fine. This paper's going to be fine with it. I love writing. I've always loved writing, despite the fact that I have mild dyslexia. It's called mirror writing, I think they called it with me. I get my B's and D's mixed up, and W's and M's. I get things like that all muddled up and mixed up, and so when I'm reading, I read very, very slowly. When I'm writing, my spelling is atrocious, and as you already have attested to, my pronunciation of words is just diabolical. But the name of this company, the store, is Legatoria, which I believe means bookbinder or bookbind in Italy, Koine. So Legatoria Koine is the name of the store that make these journals. These journals are all kind of like handmade. So if you order it, and I'll have like images coming up now of what the various different covers that you can get on this style of journal. You can order any size journal that you want with 128 pages or 256 pages, and then you can select one of the covers that you would like on your journal, and it's the same type of format if you wanted like a photo book or any of the other type of journals that they do, like a recipe journal, a wine journal, or a music pad, or anything like that. They cater to it all. Now, over on the site, you'll also see things like they do calligraphy sets, they do dip pen sets. They are, I guess, if you were to walk into this store, I think you would spend quite a lot of money. If you're anything like me, this store, in my mind, even though I've not been there in person, is a treasure trove of beautiful, beautiful leather journals, calligraphy pens, fountain pens, leather bags, things like that. All stuff that's a little bit more luxurious than your run-of-the-mill stuff that you might purchase in an ordinary stationery store. But if you have a little bit of money handy and you want to treat yourself to something a little bit more luxurious, then this might be something. This might be the website that you want to take a little look at. Now let's show you what writing in one of these journals is like. So what you obviously don't want is for the paper to be to bleed or feather or anything like that when you're writing with the fountain pen. So I've got a pen here, a Faber-Castell fountain pen, and I'm just going to zoom in and you can see. Okay, so hopefully you'll be able to see this. You can see there the writing on there. It hasn't feathered out, it hasn't faded or anything like that. Doesn't go through the paper. It shows through a little bit, but I've got really strong lights here on this. But the paper absorbs up the ink really, really well. And like I say, the journal itself, the paper, the leather binding, the little leather bits here on the corners, which is where your books would normally get battered and fray and stuff like that. It's all protected. For having a book, a journal for 10 years, which is almost filled now. I'm almost out of room now, which is actually the reason why I got this bigger one, because I'm going to transfer all the stuff that I have here into here, because when I first started using this, I wasn't really sure where I was going with it. I just, put notes into it as and when I was doing reviews, and as and when I got the notion to do research on a particular thing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer all of this information over to this bigger book, where I can kind of categorize things properly and just have something that's a little bit more organized, so that if I need to go and reference something, I can go straight into this book, get it referenced. So, and I'm just keeping these other I have these other journals here for other things that I'm going to be using them for. But I personally love them. I think they're amazing. They look gorgeous as well when they're all kind of like stacked on a bookshelf. They just look amazing. They look like something you would find out of a Harry Potter movie or something like that, a Lord of the Rings setting. They wouldn't look out of place in any of those. So they're just gorgeous. And I just hope that one day I can get over to Italy and walk into this little store and see what it's like on the inside. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to bring this to your attention. If you like this type of thing, it might be something that you're interested in. If not, don't worry about it. I just thought it would be great product to show off. I know that whenever I was looking for, because when I started looking for, I was looking on Google for Italian leather journals, and there was hardly any coming up. Another type of journal that they do is kind of like a soft leather journal, and they have like a wraparound tag on it. Now you see lots of those on the internet all over the place, but the leather that they come with, it's really stiff, hard. It's not real leather. They're just not very nice to hold in your hand. Although I haven't had one of those from this company, I'm guessing that the leather that you would get from this company for that type of journal would be much softer, much more high quality. And I only say that because of having this 10 years. And you can see here that it's not, it's, there's no issues with the binding at all. It's still in place, and it's opened every single day. So that's what I'm basing that on. Anyway, guys, thanks very much for stopping by, watching this review. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give the video a like and leave a comment down below. Maybe you've used a journal like this, or you would like a journal like this, or if you've actually used this journal from this company. Let me know what your experience is of them, and or if you've got a journal, something similar to this, or a journal that you think other people might really benefit from. Again, let's talk about it in the comments section and let other people share and learn about all the different products that we have. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you all again in the next video. Bye.